Okay, so now we got our lid sanded, all our joints are tight. Here's where we're going next. We need to create this little lid liner. Okay, this sticks out proud of the box lid on purpose. There is like 1/8 of an inch lip there, so that if you don't put hinges on your box, the base and the lid will still match up with each other and it will lock into place. There's lid liner on all 4 sides, the long side and then between on the short sides. While we're cutting 2 long pieces for our lid liner, let's cut 2 long pieces that are going to serve as our tray slide. So our tray goes in there and it slides back and forth on those tray slides. The inside long length of my box for the lid should be the same as my inside long length for my tray slides. So while I'm cutting the lid ones, let's just cut 4 and we'll cut enough for our tray slides too. Then we'll measure between our long ones for our short ones, and these will all be custom measurements for your box. So for the long ones, grab a tape measure. Measure, I guess we'll do the lid. I get 11 1/8, and these could be a hair short and it's not going to affect anything. So I might go 11 1/16, so they don't fit so tight in there that it's hard to get them in. This won't go to 11 1/16, it stops at 15. So if you go 21 1/16 and you put 10 inches in the way, you should end up with 11 1/16. Now, what a lot of people do is they just butt this up against the stop block and start cutting. Yes, that would be 11 1/16, but you see, this is a fresh board. It's got a crack on the end, okay? It's probably not cut square on the end. So always, always, always cut a fresh end. I'm gonna cut off the crack, and then I might start from this end, okay? Which doesn't have a crack, somebody already used it. But do I trust somebody else's last cut to be square? Heck no. So I know that's square. Now I'll butt it against my stop block. Cut my first one. I'll check it before I cut 3. Okay, it's a hair loose, but that's okay. I don't have to struggle to get it in there. While I'm cutting 1, I'm going to cut 2, 3, 4. Here's number 2. 3. 4. And since I started on the crappy end, this piece with the crappy end is going to be in firewood anyway, so always start from the good end and the crappy end will get thrown away anyways. So I got these 4. These are all going to fit. These are my tray slides. These are my lid liner. I'm going to show you how to glue these in really quick. Take the small tip on the glue bottle. Don't get the one with the big huge tip. You're going to put a little bead of glue on the back side, and you're going to put a little tiny bead of glue on the bottom. This will glue it. Make sure there's no dust in there. This bead's going to glue it to your lid, and this bead's going to glue it to your side of your box. But what a lot of students want to do is they want to just slide it in here and smear this glue all up the side of your box. Don't do that. Stick it in the corner. Okay, place it there and then just stand it up, and we didn't smear the glue anywhere. Take some clamps, and I'll show you some different style clamps you can use. Make sure this is seated against the top of your box. You'll clamp 1, and you'll clamp 2. That's just to hold it in place for at least 30 minutes. While that's drying, I'm going to do the other side. This is how people normally smear glue. They just set it against here and then as they slide it in. Don't do that. Small bead of glue. other small bead of glue, angle it into the corner, and then stand it up in place. Clamp, clamp. Okay, I'm not gonna actually do this, but you would do the same thing on this box. You'd put glue, glue, you'd put it in the corner on the bottom for your slides. Do this one in the corner, bottom for your slides. You can use these spring clamps, which will reach way down in there. You could use these clamps, which will reach way down in there. I like to use the clamps with the little rubber, well, I don't know what you'd call it on the tip. The little, I don't know, soft plastic guards so you don't leave indents in the side of your wood. Okay, I would do that with glue on both sides for my tray to slide on. Now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna measure between, so from this edge here over to where my lid liner stops over here, 5 1/16. If this one's a hair loose, it's fine. So I'm gonna go, instead of 5 1/16, I'm gonna go 15 1/16. And put the 10-inch stop block in the way. And then don't trust whoever cut this to make sure they're cut square. Always re-square it anyways. Slide it over. There's one. There's two. They should slip right in here. Okay, I can put this on with glue and glue, lean it in the corner, stand it up, clamp, come over here, put glue on it, lean it in the corner, glue, clamp, let this sit at least a half an hour and you're ready to go tomorrow.